Introducing the 12 most terrifying nightmares of narcissists, unveiling their deepest fears. We all harbor fears within us, but there's something intriguing about narcissists. They seemingly fear nothing. They often proclaim indifference when confronted with their flaws. However, beneath their seemingly impenetrable facade lies a fragile individual with deep-rooted insecurities. In reality, narcissists have a myriad of fears that haunt them to their core. With their inflated egos and self-centered nature, it's surprisingly easy to pinpoint the things that send shivers down their spines. Brace yourself as we delve into the top 12 terrors that send narcissists into a frenzy. Fear number 1. The exposure of vulnerability. Narcissists despise being vulnerable or seen as weak. They consider vulnerability a sign of inferiority and a threat to their inflated self-image. Revealing their true emotions or seeking support from others is anathema to them. The idea of being emotionally exposed sends them into a frenzy as it shatters the facade of invincibility they have so carefully built. Fear number 2. The unmasking of manipulation. Manipulation is the narcissist's preferred tool for getting what they want. They are masters at twisting situations and people to serve their own needs. However, they live in constant fear of their manipulative tactics being exposed. The thought of others seeing through their facade and recognizing their deceptive behavior terrifies them, as it jeopardizes their ability to maintain control and exploit others. Fear number 3. The dreaded exposure. Narcissists thrive on the illusion of their self-worth. When they gaze into the mirror, they see only what they want, a perfect reflection. They expect endless adoration from those around them. But lurking beneath their arrogance is the immense fear of being exposed for who they truly are. The mere thought of unveiling their flaws terrifies them. They will go to great lengths to ensure that their true selves remain hidden, recoiling at the idea of being called out for their abusive behavior. Fear number 4. The unavoidable aging. Aging is an unavoidable reality, and it only worsens a narcissist's disposition. Consumed by their physical appearance and maintaining dominance over others, the signs of aging become a trigger for their anger, frustration, and ultimately depression. As they grow older, their crankiness amplifies, amplifying their fears of losing their youthful allure and power. Fear number 5. The dreaded commitment. Meaningful and lasting relationships often elude narcissists. Their inability to let their guard down serves as a roadblock to forming deep connections. Being in a relationship means exposing one's flaws and vulnerabilities, a terrifying prospect for narcissists. They find it inconceivable to reveal imperfections in their character, making the notion of commitment frightening and seemingly impossible. Fear number 6. The unbearable abandonment. Narcissists recoil at the thought of losing their grip on someone. When faced with the prospect of abandonment, they activate their charm and shower you with kindness. But don't be fooled. It's not a genuine transformation or remorse for their actions. Their kind gestures stem from desperation. They need you. Losing someone forces them to confront their own emptiness, an unbearable reality they desperately try to avoid. Fear number 7. The insufferable disrespect. No one enjoys being disrespected, but for narcissists, it's akin to a death sentence. They believe their opinions hold unmatched importance, expecting everyone to worship the ground they walk on. When someone dares to disapprove of their words or actions, they employ every tactic to prove them wrong. Denial, lies, and turning the situation to make the other person the villain. Nothing is off limits. They will even ridicule you for failing to recognize their supposed greatness. Fear number 8. The paralyzing failure. Materialism and success are the lifeblood of narcissists. They derive their self-worth from their possessions, looks, and wealth. Failure, however, is their Achilles heel, a notion that sends shivers down their spine. Whether it's a career setback or a personal endeavor, they simply cannot tolerate taking steps backward. The mere prospect of losing their wealth or being overshadowed by others fills them with paralyzing fear. In their eyes, a lack of success renders everything else meaningless. Fear number 9. The terrifying farewell. Narcissists thrive on controlling every aspect of their lives, but the one thing they can never control is their own mortality. The prospect of passing away petrifies them, not for the loss of life itself, but for the destruction of the meticulously crafted illusion they have painstakingly built over the years. Control lies at the heart of all their fears, and without it, they are left with nothing. Fear number 10, the devastating ignorance. When you ignore a narcissist, be prepared for a tempest to ensue. They crave attention, and they want it all, immediately. Failing to capture their audience's undivided focus triggers their fury. They believe that what they have to say holds more value and importance than anything else. Oblivious to your own priorities, they interrupt and demand acknowledgement. They would rather be despised than ignored, as even disdain fulfills their insatiable need for attention. Fear number 11, the crushing rejection. With their inflated egos, narcissists believe they can have anyone and anything they desire. Rejection strikes at the very core of their being, igniting a furious rage. They resort to threats and do everything in their power to make you feel miserable. Furthermore, they spare no effort in spreading negativity about you afterward. Rejecting a narcissist means rejecting the image they so desperately want to project, a direct contradiction to their entire existence. Fear number 12, the intolerable ridicule. Narcissists love poking fun at others, relishing in their own jokes. However, when the tables turn, even in jest, they become unhinged. Unable to accept their own flaws, they crumble when attention is drawn to their imperfections. Deep down, they are acutely aware of their flaws, making any focus on their weaknesses unbearable. Mockery strikes at the core of their insecurities. While it's important to remember that these behaviors alone cannot definitively determine someone's psychopathy, they do provide us with valuable clues to keep an eye on. Consider them as intriguing puzzle pieces that offer a glimpse into the complex world of psychopathy. By being aware of these peculiar behaviors, we gain a better understanding of the potential signs and can navigate this enigmatic territory with greater insight. Do you recognize any of these fears in someone you know? Share your experiences in the comments below. And remember to like, comment, and share this video to keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching and subscribing.